Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 features in RS3 that were added to old school RuneScape, as well as general releases that a lot of players think have always been part of OSRS. Without these releases, old school would not be what it is today. And for those who are unaware, OSRS was released on February 22nd, 2013, using an archive save of the original game from August 10th, 2007. Also, if you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Number 5. In no particular order, starting off with number 5, we have the Grand Exchange. It is without a doubt the Grand Exchange has changed this game for the best. There are some players out there who wish trading was like the old days and followed apart. But let's be honest, that would take away from skilling and PVMing, and now with the GE we get better prices. The Grand Exchange was released on February 26, 2015. Before the GE we had trading posts. Trading posts were also released after the launch of OSRS. Trading posts came into the game on December 10th, 2014, and they allowed players to put buy, sell requests into a list of sorts. Players have to manually reach out to coordinate a time and place to purchase the item. The trading posts were not that great, as most of my buy-sell offers would come from forums or other RS-related sites that allowed my listings to stay active even when I was offline. Trading posts could be found throughout Gillen or at most banks. Here are some images of what the trading post screen looked like. The trading post had a similar screen to what the GE is today, with the main difference being the player having to reach out and coordinate a meetup with the buyer or seller. In this last image, you can see the listings for Abyssal Whips. Number 4. Number 4 brings us to Rooftop Agility. Rooftop Agility was released on December 5th, 2013, and was created by Big Red Japan during the Player Design Contest of 2013. Rooftop Agility is the main way players train agility nowadays. Previously, players would need to use the Wilderness course or a Battle course to gain decent agility XP. Rooftop Agility also brought the Graceful Outfit. This is the best weight-reducing item set in the game and is great for doing clues, farm runs, or any long-distance trekking. When the Graceful Outfit was added to the game, it was actually a recolor of the Rogue Outfit. On July 17, 2014, the Graceful Outfit was redesigned to what it looks like today. Graceful recolors would not come out for another few years. Number 3. For number 3, we take a look at God Wars. God Wars was not included in the initial launch of Old School, but the assets were readily available. OSRS was created using a save from August 10th, 2007. God Wars was initially released in what is now RS3 on August 28th, 2007, so the majority of the dungeons had already been created. The new Jade launch just needed to add some finishing touches, and on October 17th, 2013, God Wars was released to Old School. This was 7 months after the release of OSRS. Similar to the God Wars dungeon, Corporal Beast, as well as the Sigils, were not part of the launch of OSRS, and on October 16, 2014, the Corporal Beast and the Spectral, Arcane, and Elysian Sigils were added to the game. Unlike God Wars, there was not a complete backup of the Corporal Beast lair, and it had to be recreated. In the original RuneScape, the Corporal Beast lair was much larger. In fact, on February 16, 2017, the lair was shrunk to prevent a loading screen when running to the boss. The entrance to the lair was also 14 wilderness levels deeper, and it could only be fought after completing the quest at Summer's End. In OSRS, there are no requirements to attack the beast. A level 3 could kill it with some luck and rings of recoils, and in fact a few players have accomplished this challenge. One item that RS3 has that OSRS does not have from the Corporal Beast is the Divine Sigil. This sigil has been pulled twice, on September 18, 2014, and again on February 15, 2019, failing both times. If passed, it would have a constant 30% damage reduction per attack received, where the damage blocked was instead taken away from the player's prayer points. Personally, I would like to see this sigil added to the game, but not on the Corporal Beast drop table. At this point, I'd like to see a different boss drop it. What do you think? Leave a comment below and let me know if you would like to see the Divine Sigil added to the game, and if so, which boss should drop it. Number 2. When OSRS was released, it had the original RuneScape death mechanics, but due to people DDoSing others, this was changed. The original death mechanics were when a player died outside of the wilderness and not skulled, their items would drop to the floor and the player would only keep 3, or 4 if protect item was on, of their items, and the rest dropped to the ground. After 1 minute, the items would appear for all players to see, and 2 minutes after dying, the items would disappear forever. It's pretty obvious why this was removed. If a player was DDoS at God Wars or DKS, or somewhere far from a teleport, then the DDoSer could easily steal their items dropped. The new death mechanics are not the greatest, but they have been in OSRS longer than the originals. The current death mechanics were added on May 21st, 2015. Today, if a non-skull player dies, they keep all untradeable items and their top 3 items. The rest drop to the ground and remain there for 1 hour, and no other players will ever see them. After 1 hour, the items disappear. There is discussion on changing this mechanic, but it's pretty safe to say that we will never see the original mechanics in the game ever again. I'd like to know what everyone thinks of this current death mechanics, and what they'd like to see the future mechanics look like. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments below. Number 1. The bank tabs that we know and love today were not originally included in the launch of OSRS. These came 2 years later on May 8, 2014. But it's now RS3 had bank tabs added on July 14, 2008, so it's pretty easy to see why some players think they've always been around. With the addition of third-party clients like RuneLite, you can add even more tabs, or tags, to help sort and filter your items. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. There are so many other features and releases to look at. If you liked this video, please leave a like and comment below with any other features you thought might have been around since day one. I also have enough material to make a part 2 if people are interested. Let me know if this is something you'd like to see more of. And as always, thanks for watching, please like, comment, and subscribe for more.